Correct. Yeah, don't touch it with your glove. Oh.
Basically, my involvement with sculpture is the dynamism of three-dimensional form and space and the interrelationship of elements. Over the past several years, I've been involved with forging of iron, mainly because of the plasticity of the material. When you work iron, it's in a very plastic state. It's heated, and then with hammers and presses and torches, you can bend and form the material. The compositions are in an organic framework and the interrelationship of these elements. So you're taking mass and you're extending it and extruding it, bending it and folding it upon itself.
Yeah, I know that's a big gap, but
yeah, it can be worked out. You want to have a solid thing later on in here.
Yeah, just fill that up.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if...
but let me tag it together so it's...
Now, this piece...
In its plastic state, iron is not seen as inorganic and structural, but rather more lyrical and poetic. Many of the forms and the gestures are not literal, but they respond to forces in nature. The response to gravity, the response to gesture. You heat the metal moves, you can turn it around, and then when the metal cools, the motion stops.
No. Just one more. Okay.
The majority of my work is fairly large scale, so the physicality of the iron in space and our physicality as we walk up to it, there's those same types of relationships. The response to space, the compression of space, the extension of space, how we move, how we bend, how the sculpture bends. So in many ways, there's a sympathy and an empathy with us moving through space and the aspect of the sculpture. And so that's the primary approach. My involvement with the art process is one of introspection. And for me, I really do not know who I am. I really do not know what my capacities are. And engaging in the art process, the development of the artwork, the politics, the social interaction, and with other professions, it allows me to experience things and develop skills that I normally would not do. And that's kind of the driving force. I mean, what is one capable of thinking? What is one capable of feeling?
Oh, right there.
We read novels, we read poetry, we experience relationships, and all of these create an environment, but it allows us to realize who we are and how we relate to other people. And that kind of connectiveness and that ability of how you fit within the human condition in your relationship to other individuals, I mean, that's the primary driving force. And also, that's encapsulated in a given period of time. We're born and we die, and there's this one point in time that this happens, and it doesn't happen again.
Okay.
Okay, right hand. That one. Careful.
Yeah, so this is pretty much done. So make sure we get good weld to all these.
Okay, I take all the weld.
Okay. Bill. Okay?
The artwork kind of freezes those moments and creates that interaction. I mean, what we're experiencing here in Steneby is a perfect example. Certain ideas, certain backgrounds that people have. We have people from many countries coming together here, experiencing at one time, one sensibility, one understanding, and then going apart, and then hopefully there's change and transformation that has happened. You know, what is possible? We have to open up our own opportunities and our own vision. If not, we're kind of locked in ignorance.
There we go.
Just this one.
Just have to.
Yeah,